Everyone is convinced the two people appointed to lead Nebraska's Medical Cannabis Commission are the right fit for the job. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rob McCartney.
I'm Julie Cornell. Today they appear before the General Affairs Committee talking about what their plans are for medical marijuana in Nebraska.
KETV News Watch 7's Maddie Augustine was at the hearing. She has the latest from both sides.
Thursday's hearing lasted hours, with both appointees making their case to the committee and answering a long line of questions. And more than a dozen testifiers also spoke to the committee, some in support and others in opposition to the appointees.
The General Affairs Committee asked Medical Cannabis Commission appointees Laurel Muting and Dr. Monica Oldenburg if they would restrict forms of medical cannabis. Both unable to answer, saying they would need to check if that's a possibility of the commission, but Oldenburg voicing her general opposition to smoking.
I'm going to have a bias against smoking just as a physician. Smoking isn't good for your lungs. It just isn't. It doesn't matter what you're smoking.
When asked if they support creating a list of specific ailments that would be eligible, both agreeing that's not currently within the commission's power. Oldenburg says there is research to be done on what a reasonable condition is, and Muting says they would need to look at what other states have done.
There's a lot of other states that have lists that we can look at and pull from, and then I think it would be important to do some research on those things.
Members of the public also testifying, some voicing support for the appointees.
As someone who is passionate about substance use prevention, she can bring a strength and view to the discussion that others will not have.
Others in opposition, like Angela Cornett, who says Muting and Oldenburg's long history of publicly voicing their concerns about medical marijuana is concerning.
It's very unfair to the patients and families who have fought for over a decade. We just need people on the board that are that believe in the value of medical cannabis and will do something to move the program forward.
Muting and Oldenburg will need to be confirmed by the full legislature before officially being named to the Medical Marijuana Commission. Reporting in Lincoln, Maddie Augustine, KETV News Watch 7.